Hi everybody, we are on a new chapter, chapter 1, the directed numbers. So to start with this chapter, I want to talk about the word directed. Directed meaning that we use symbol to represent different direction,方向. In mathematics, we got two symbols to represent the opposite direction of them. One is a positive. We will use a symbol of a positive sign. And the opposite one is a negative. We use this symbol, negative sign. So now I got a positive sign and a negative sign. They represent opposite direction, exactly opposite direction. In direction, in our daily life, I got you two examples here. First, let's say I've got sea level, a wave. This is a sea level. So to this case, I've got some fishes. They are living in the sea, right? Some fishes, they are living in the sea. In this direction, we call this is below the sea level. And opposite direction is that something is living above the sea level. Let's say some birds, they're flying above the water, right? So in mathematics, we got two directions. If I say that the sea level is at 0 meter, then by how much is above the sea level, I can represent it by a positive sign. So opposite, things that below 0, below the sea level, I can represent it by a negative sign. So these are the direction. Second example, what if I got land here? I'm standing here at the middle. This is my original place. I mark it as a 0. 0 is a number without direction. It's the origin of somewhere that we're standing. We are locating there. So now let's say to move to the right, I use a symbol of positive. And its opposite direction will be to move to the left, right? To the left. So they are in opposite direction. I will use a symbol of negative to represent it. So these are the direction by the symbol. Another very important concept is on magnitude. In Chinese, learn. Magnitude meaning that by how much you're going in that direction. So let's say if the birds, they're flying above the sea level by 10 meter, then I can represent positive of 10 as the direction which is above the sea level and the magnitude by how much is above the sea level. And if I write down negative 5, what does that mean to this case? Will be negative meaning below the sea, below, by 5 meter. So we got the direction and we got the magnitude. So for another case on the right, there's the walking. If I write down plus 10 meter, it means that I'm walking on the positive side, that means to the right. By how much? What's the magnitude? It's 10 meter. So I'm walking to the right by 10 meter. Another example is a negative of 7 meter. What does that mean? Negative meaning I'm moving to the left. 7 meaning by how much I'm moving to the left. So I'm moving to the left by 7 meter. So that's the magnitude and the direction, which makes the directed numbers.